Hello, good evening, and welcome to all of you. I am Rajesh Kumar Singhal and here to present a new lecture on the uptake of solutes through the Foliar application. So, friends, in the last two lectures, we have discussed the uptake of solute transport mechanism. So, where we discuss about the short and the long distance transport of the nutrient. So this is the major pathway or natural pathway by which plant can uptake and transport nutrient for the plant growth and the development. But under some circumstance like abiotic stress or climate change or the less fertile soil, there is a severe deficiency of the nutrient. So this pathway are unable to fulfill the solutes or nutrient requirement for the proper growth and development. That's why the agriculturist or the farmer use the foliar application of these nutrient for the proper growth and development. So in this lecture we will discuss that the mechanism of foliar application, that how the application of foliar increase the mineral nutrients uptake in the plant, and this mechanism is totally different to the short and long distance transport of the plant. Okay, so let's start. That foliar applied nutrients may penetrate the leaf surface via both cuticle and stomata. Okay, so first point is that these applied nutrients can be penetrate to the leaf surface. Okay, via there is two pathway. First is the via cuticle. Okay, cuticle is the surface on the epidermis, leaf epidermis, and the second the water course, that is known as stomata. Okay, तो आपके दो pathway है by which this foliar nutrient can be enter into the leaf. Okay, so depend upon the water solubility. Okay, that nutrients are soluble or insoluble, the size of the nutrient. Okay, also the specific leaf surface. Okay, characteristics of the leaf surface. So this foliar uptake depend only mainly three attributes. First, the availability of water or water solubility. Second, the size of the nutrient. Okay, third, specific leaf surface. तो लीफ सरफेस में कौन कौन से ट्रेट है? फर्स्ट इज द वेटेबिलिटी. वेटेबिलिटी क्या है? दिस इज द contact between the solid and the liquid. Okay, second, composition of the cuticle. जो आपकी लीफ सरफेस है उसमें the what is the percentage of cuticle. Third is the stomatal density, that how many of stomata are present on the leaf surface. Okay, so these are the factor which affect the your foliar application. Okay, so this point is very clear. Next point, the penetration of leaf surface by solutes is a passive process. Okay, as we discussed that in the short and long distance pathway, the mineral nutrient transport is a mainly active process, but this process is a completely passive process. And you know that passive process is driven by the concentration difference, means they will move from the high concentration to the lower concentration between the surface and the interior of the leaf. Okay, next one, the uptake into the leaf has to be separated from the subsequent uptake of the substance into the leaf cells. So what this points say, that the uptake mechanism from the your short distance or long distance pathway and the uptake from the foliar, these pathway is totally separated in the leaf cells. Okay, so this slide is very clear. Now come to the first mechanism. So first is the cuticle by which your foliar application or foliar nutrient can be used. So what is cuticle? So this cuticle is consists mainly of cutin. Okay, substance कौन सा आपका? Cutin. And what is cutin? So this cutin is a polyester matrix of polymerized long chain fatty acids. So this question can be asked in the MCQs, that what is the cutin? So cutin is the polyester matrix of polymerize long chain fatty acids in which bases are embedded. Means जो long chain fatty acids होता है उनके बीच में आपका बैक्स का मैट्रिक्स होता है, राइट. दिस इज ऑल्सो नोन एज इंट्राक्यूटिकुलर बैक्स. ओके. सेकेंड पॉइंट. So the hydrophobic nature of the cuticle makes it an effective barrier against the penetration by the hydrophilic polar solutes. Okay. अब ये क्या है, जो आपकी क्यूटिकल है वो इसका नेचर क्या है, हाइड्रोफोबिक. सो हाइड्रोफोबिक का मतलब क्या है कि जो आपके वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स है, वाटर सॉल्युबल मॉलिक्यूल्स, उनको रिपेल करेगी. ओके. So this can be work as a effective barriers. Okay. तो मेनली ये क्या करेंगे, आपके ऑर्गेनिक सॉल्यूट्स को या ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स को या ऑर्गेनिक केमिकल्स को ट्रांसपोर्ट करने के काम आती है क्यूटिकल्स. ओके. एंड पोलर सॉल्यूट्स वेयर लाइपोफिलिक मॉलिक्यूल्स में पेनिट्रेट द क्यूटिकल एट मच हायर रेट्स. तो इसमें क्या होगा, तो मॉलिक्यूल जो लाइपोफिलिक नेचर्स में है वो जल्दी और ज्यादा रेट से आपके मूव करेंगे लीफ सरफेस. ओके. नेक्स्ट. तो बिल्कुल क्लियर हो गया कि क्यूटिकल से क्या है, दिस इज हाइड्रोफोबिक इन नेचर एंड मेनली सपोर्ट द लाइपोफिलिक मॉलिक्यूल्स. और जो आपके हाइड्रोफिलिक मॉलिक्यूल्स है उनको क्या करेंगे, रिपल करती है या अवॉइड करती है. ओके. नेक्स्ट वन. द पेनिट्रेशन इज डिस्क्राइब्ड बाय द सॉल्यूशन डिफ्यूजन मॉड्यूल्स एंड द क्यूटिकल इज हाईली साइज सेलेक्टिव. ओके. तो इसमें क्या है, एक पर्टिकुलर साइज के ही मॉलिक्यूल्स कैन बी एंटर इनटू द लीफ. अदरवाइज अगर उससे बड़ा है तो उसको क्या करेगी, अवॉइड करेगी. ओके. बिकॉज ऑफ द साइज ऑफ वॉइड्स. ओके. एंड द सेट द साइज लिमिट फॉर द पेनिट्रिंग मॉलिक्यूल्स. ओके. तो बिल्कुल क्लियर आ गया. क्यूटिकल्स में क्या है, एक तो मॉलिक्यूल पॉलीएस्टर मैट्रिक्स ऑफ लॉन्ग चेन फैटी एसिड्स है, दूसरा हाइड्रोफोबिक इन नेचर है, तीसरा इट प्रमोट द लाइपोफिलिक मॉलिक्यूल्स पेनिट्रेशन, फोर्थ पॉइंट है दिस इज हाईली साइज सेलेक्टिव. ओके. नेक्स्ट. तो इसमें पहला पाथवे तो ये हो गया कि इसमें क्या हो गया, जो आपका क्यूटिकल के थ्रू मूव करेगा. सेकंड पेनिट्रेशन पाथवे नेम्स एज ए पोलर पोर्स. तो वहां पर क्या है, कुछ पोलर पोर्स है. दीज पोर्स आर थॉट टू बी क्रिएटेड बाय द क्लस्टर ऑफ वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स by the cuticle both from the inner epidermal side and the from atmospheric water vapor absorbed from the other sides. Means आपकी जो आपकी ये लीफ है इसमें एक तो एटमोस्फेयर के थ्रू जो आपका वाटर वेपर है वो, और एक जो नीचे लीफ सरफेस में है वहां पर एक वॉइड या पोलर पोर्स बनते हैं. ओके. उनके थ्रू भी आपका these molecules can be penetrates. Okay. And under dry and atmospheric condition only a small amount of water will be absorbed by the outer cuticles, hence a less functional force. Penetration rate ion across isolated cuticle strongly increase with relative humidity. So what he want to say that there will be a polar pores which are created by the cluster of water molecules by the cuticle and the atmosphere, and they are responsible for the movement of or uptake of this polar molecules. Okay. But when the condition is dry, then there will be a relative humidity is less, and in this case these polar pores are less functional because water molecules are also less clustered, so this penetration pathway is reduced. Okay. Also the foliar application is also reduced. So friend, this is the first pathway of the foliar uptake. Now come to the second pathway. So second pathway could be through the स्टोमेटा. तो पहला तो कौन सा था आपका, क्यूटिकल्स. तो क्यूटिकल्स में आपके क्या थे, दो पाथवे थे. ओके. सबसे पहला तो क्या था, जो लाइपोफिलिक नेचर है उसके थ्रू पेनिट्रेट करते थे, लाइपोफिलिक इसके थ्रू. सेकंड आपका पोलर पोर्स. नाउ पेनिट्रेशन थ्रू द स्टोमेटा. So stomata were initially assumed to be involved in foliar penetration of solids through the mass flow. Okay. So there will be also passive force. Okay. Into the mesophyll cells. Okay. stomata penetration by mass flow can only be induced by a certain surface active compound such as organosilicon, that is known as surfactant. Okay, so this stomata penetration can be induced or increased by the application of surfactant. Okay, these are the compound which increase the attract to the foliar molecules. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या करते हैं, सरफेस रेशियो को और अट्रैक्शंस को बढ़ाते हैं. So foliar uptake rate into the hypostomatous leaf were higher through the lower leaf which have more stomata. So in the case of hypostomatous leaf where the stomata number higher in the lower leaves, in this case more absorption or uptake to the lower side of the leaf. क्योंकि ज्यादा स्टोमेटा होगा तो ज्यादा अपटेक होगा. Okay, next point. Other reports suggested there is a positive correlation between the uptake rates and the stomatal density or the stomatal aperture. तो जो आपका स्टोमेटा है, एक तो नंबर ऑफ स्टोमेटा, ओके, दूसरा जो आपका स्टोमेटल एपरेचर साइज है. सो दीज टू फैक्टर regulate the foliar transport. Okay, next one, the promoting effect of stomata on penetration rate may be due to the higher permeability of the peristomatal cuticle covering the guard cells. So friends, already discussed that cuticle is less permeable. Okay, these are permeable only for lipophilic compounds. Okay, but in the stomata these have higher permeability. Okay, this peristomatal cuticle have higher permeability. The cuticular layers, okay, or these are the edges, could be preferred entry points for the foliar applied solutes with their permeability with stomatal apertures. So in the edging or ledge end there is a high permeability, so most of solutes can be prepared for enter through this cuticular ledges. Okay, because there is a thickness is less, so more permeable. Okay, next one, hydrophilic particles suspended in water can interleave through the stomata by diffusion along the wall of the pores. So they can simply move by the diffusion process. Next point, adjuvants. So these adjuvants, these are the chemicals which are added to the foliar applied solution to optimize the penetration process. So these are the compounds which used for the optimizing the foliar uptake or penetration process. The usually low uptake rates of iron through cuticles can increase by use of such substance. Okay, तो यहाँ पर हम adjuvants या surfactants we can use. Okay, surface active adjuvants, this is adjuvants. Okay, also increase stomata penetration by improving the contact area. So this adjuvant increase the contact area between the polar applied solution and the leaf surface. Okay, like this is concept is a nanoparticle. So nanoparticles भी क्या करते हैं, they increase the absorption area. तो यहाँ पर भी ये surfactants क्या करते हैं, they increase the contact area. Okay, so what is the application of foliar uptake? So this is an alternative or complementary strategy to the soil fertilization. Already discussed, if there is a nutrient deficiency condition, so we can apply the extra foliar application to improve the growth and development. And this is also a targeted and environmental friendly, because we are applied the selective. We can also apply the selective nutrients, like we can use zinc foliar application or iron foliar application if there is a deficiency of zinc and iron. Also nutrients are directly delivered to the sink organ. Third positive effect is that when we will when plant uptake nutrient from the soils, there is a short distance pathway, long distance pathway, and there are so many transporters are involved. So sometimes there will be a less efficient But in this case of foliar application, these nutrients are directly delivered to the synchone. Okay. Next one, lower risk of environmental contamination because they are targeted and directly apply on the leaves. Okay. Also, they are melting the nutrient demands for the plant, and also we can improve the micronutrient efficiency. So friend, this is about the foliar uptake of the nutrient transport. Hope you understand this lecture. Thank you very much.